Hello and welcome to day 210 of Dungeon 23, the series where we make a room of a mega dungeon every day for a year. Before we get into the room of the day, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications, because that's how the algorithm works, I guess. I don't know, I'm just kind of copying what I've seen on the YouTube without understanding what it means, because I'm lazy and not very smart. Anyway, so for today's room, we have a giant crab. As you can tell, I like giant monsters, but this one is not actually real. It is a hallucination, an illusion. Very similar to the giant spider we've made previously. I believe it was like 3 levels ago. And yeah, it's very similar to the illusory spider. It is just a DC 14 investigation check to realize it's an illusion. All attacks made against it, like spell effects, basically all whatever the party is doing to it, seem to be ineffective. Every time they try to swing at it, it automatically misses because it just moves out of the way. The spells it dodges, or it's just unaffected by them, unless it is a dispel magic or anti-magic, or basically anything that disrupts magic, spells, illusions, any of that stuff, because it's still an illusion. It's not going to be affected by a fireball because the fireball can't affect something that isn't really there. It still makes attacks with a +6 to hit, and it deals 2d8 psychic damage on hit. It still has a turn. I didn't give it a dexterity, so we're just going to say it does like initiative count 20, or 20 is the average for room effects. We're just going to say count. Let's do 15. Man, I cannot spell. And the final thing is that whenever they realize it's fake by making that investigation check, all of the psychic damage they've taken is restored. So if someone is on their last inch of life, they're on 1 HP because they got demolished by this crab, and they finally make their investigation check, then they realize it's all an illusion, and all that psychic damage is gone. It's basically like the Phantasmal Killer, but its damage is more close to the Phantasmal Force. And that's basically it. I wasn't even planning on making this room like this because I just missed count of the days. So I'm gonna have a room down here and then a room up here, and that'll be the final two. One's going to be the exit, which will be locked and sealed off, and the final one is going to be the big bad of the level, the actual boss. So if you want to see that, then as I said before, consider subscribing to the channel, turn notifications. If you liked the video, then like the video, and comment your suggestions for rooms down below. Ideally not one that's going to be in the water level, because we're almost done with it anyway, but suggestions are appreciated because we're on day 210 of this series, and ideas have been expended, and I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas. So yeah, thanks for watching and or listening. I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.